So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZWGames5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below, so check those out for massive discounts on all your Hidden Summoner needs as well as all your other Yu-Gi-Oh needs. But let's get on with the profile.
Hey guys, this is Carl from Zephyr Wargames, and I'm bringing you my competitive Nekroz deck. It's as competitive as a deck can possibly get in this current meta. That will change though, come February when we get the beautiful Incantation, Ritual Monster and Spell. That card, well those two cards, completely change this deck, and hopefully it will have more representation. I know personally I will swap my Thunder Dragons for Nekroz come February, which is really counterproductive when you think about the matchup, but either way, let's get on with the deck profile. First, I'm playing one Trish. If I had the space to put this up to 2, I would. I feel that in this meta, targeting is a really big deal. So Trish is quite good at the moment, but the way my deck is currently built, I only have the space for 1. I will try to find space for 2. Next, free Valk. It's the reason the deck's so expensive. It's your battle fader, it's your beat stick, it's your draw power. Kind of evaluates the reason why he's so expensive, but again, maybe not. Next, personal preference is 1 Gungear. Just for those plays when you want to protect Unicorn, it's nice having Trish and Valk in hand, but Gungear is an extra bit of protection that I like because it has the other effect that during either player's turn, it can pop a card. And Nekroz really need a way to be able to play during the opponent's turn, because otherwise it has none at all. Next is the one Brianak. OCG, god damn you. So the OCG have got this at 3 now, and I believe we will as well. Honestly, maybe not 3. We'll get Unicorn to 3. No, I'm joking. Leave Unicorn at 1, Konami, for everyone's sake. Even me playing the deck, if you put Unicorn to 3, I would feel quite bad. But Brianak, I believe it will be put to 3 to support rituals along with incantations. We'll just have to see what happens. Next, the busted Unicorn. Yeah, this is at 1. Even at 2, it would make a big change, like a massive change. At 3, it would be completely broken again. So maybe we can get it back to 2? Yeah, it's a tricky one just because it is such a, it's a horrible card to go against. It's a wonderful card if you're playing it, especially at 2 and you use a discard effect for the first time in how many years? Anyway, carrying on. 2 of Claws. This was at 3 earlier this evening. I've only changed this to 2 simply because of some of the cards I put in to go against the meta. But 2 is also quite valid. 3, I did kind of bricken it sometimes. So it's testing at the moment between 3 and 2. But 2 seems pretty good, solid. That's it for the Nekroz monsters. Next we have 3 Manju. He's a brilliant normal summon. Basically searches you more than half your deck. Oh god, the next one, 3 Saborg. Yep, Saborg at this moment of time is brilliant. He gives you mad pluses, he can start chipping away at your opponent's board. But he's very inconsistent. It's amazing when you get him off because he's like immune to hand traps as well, which is great. But come February, he'll be coming out. Does the same thing in ways as the new incantations do, but incantations can be hit by hand traps, but they're so much more consistent. Next is 2 Talismandra, 2 Candle, 3 Pencil, and 3 Book. A lot of people get confused to why these are the numbers. Why 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay, let's put our 200 IQ hat on. The ones at 2 are the better ones. They search from the deck. So you want to be summoning those ones out onto the field from other incantation monsters to get their effects to search. Enough said, that's why the not so good ones are at 3, but the most important ones are at 2, because you don't want to be opening them. Next is 2 Ash. Good thing about hand traps in a ritual deck, they have levels. They can be used towards a monster, and I may have, there's no may about it, I have used them for ritual summon, I'd say once every 2 or 3 games. But in the end of the day, it's a hand trap. That's it for the monsters. Onto the spells. 2 of each Nekroz ritual spell. Standard, ain't much to say about that. I might be looking at putting, what's it called, Kaleidoscope, up to 3 come February, but again, with more rituals going into the deck and a spell that can summon any ritual monster, nah, probably not. I'll probably keep it at 2. Next is 3 Preparation of Rites. Again, I'm going to bring up the Imps coming out in February. When they come out, this card can pretty much search everything in your deck. Because you search the new Imp, the Imp brings out an Imp. The Imp spell, then brings out another Imp by sending an Imp. It basically, I believe you can get you can easily get off all 4 Imp monsters effects just off this one card, basically. That's it for my spells, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but traps. So this is what I put in to beat the meta. Yeah, rip my wallet. 3 Infinite Impermanence. I went so long without this card, and then when I decided I want to play Nekroz in February, I thought, oh no, my main deck, Thunder Dragons, is a thing. How am I going to beat double Colossus Titan? Yeah, 3 Impermanence and 3 evenly. It's the only way I can see it doing it. I mean, if they go Colossus Titan board, you go evenly. As long as they haven't set one. Either way. Colossus Titan, you go evenly. They sit on a Colossus. Then you've got your Infinite to hit the last Colossus and actually be able to play the game with your remainder 4 cards. Which hopefully you draw one of the new Imps and you can absolutely go off and possibly attack the game. That's it for the main deck. That was, I believe, 42. Yeah, the number kind of hurts. It's one of those decks that's going to take so much testing and so much time to go for the numbers and the amounts. Okay, next is the extra deck for my 12s. I've got a 5-headed dragon, got a shooting quasar. For 11, I have Star Eater, and for 10, I have Shooting Star. I also run a 7 at this point in the form of Gungir. This is more because it's a water, and actually, to be honest, this could very easily be taken out. I don't take the card seriously at all. I just play it because it's a water, and it's a 7. Go into claws and unicorn. Doesn't happen that much, but because it is a water, that's relevant to something that comes up later. Next, I figured out on testing on the weekend, Tatsunoko is needed for me, just to bring out the claws and get the negate. Next is Omega for the Cyborg play. 3 Heralds. 2 totally awesome. Remember, it just says to bring back a water card, so you can go and add back that precious Briannac that you used, or that unicorn that got destroyed. Oh god, here I go. 2 Unts. Why do you do this to me? Yeah, it's just a generic pop. It's a pretty decent card. Even more so with Cyborg. But even with Cyborg, you'd still play at least one. And finally, I'm playing Evil Swarm Exton Knight. It's a cancer for the game, but it's great for the game right now because the meta wants to go first. So if you just go 4/4 Exton Knight and they didn't out it at that point, then you're kind of punishing them for playing high-end meta. No, it's a good card. It's quite it's lovely that it's generic. It's won me a couple games in the last week just on its own. So yeah, it is a great card. Of all the 4s, I felt like he was the one that validated his place most. Also, the cards that I took out for the Evenlies is 1 Claws, 1 Armor, and the 2nd Trish. These have been tested with, and they are a great option for you. Just for me right now, I felt like I'm going to stick to going second 100%, and I'm going to hope to draw an Evenly and make the game stay a lot easier for me to play with, rather than having to get through a ton of that. So they were taken out, but feel free to put them in. They are great. They have been tested. And another card to consider putting in to your extra deck is an overpowered... Oh, you can't really see that. It's a overpowered Link Towers. It basically use 3 ritual monsters. It becomes a 4,800 towers. Again, I'm going to say it come February. It'll be a lot easier to make and might actually validate a spot. But for the time being, he's not in there. That's it for my Nekroz deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you would like to give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. And as always, guys, happy dueling.
What's up, YouTube? Thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left-hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings, and many more Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming up for you all year round. So don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.